Hello, I'm Kimilia, and this is KiniNews. The MACC raided the law firm of lawyers acting for Muhyiddin. A source told Malaysia Kini that 12 officers carried out the raid this morning. The MACC raided the law firm of lawyers acting for former Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin. A source close to the matter told Malaysia Kini that the raid occurred this morning. The source claimed that 12 officers from the MACC carried out the raid on law firm Rosli Dahlan Saravana. The source alleged that MACC officers demanded the right to search and seize documents of the firm. They added that earlier on, the enforcement officers had also attempted to raid the law office of Chetan Jethwani Co, which had also acted for Muhyiddin. The source pointed out that Rosli Dahlan, who is a partner of RDS, is the lead counsel for Bersatu and the opposition party's President Muhyiddin. They also noted that RDS is acting for Muhyiddin in the former Premier's defamation suit against Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. Malaysia Kini has reached out to MACC Chief Commissioner Azam Baki for a response over the matter. Zahid has claimed that several PN Pahang assembly persons could join BN. Zahid said this while denying claims that BN lawmakers would jump to Perikatan Nasional.
BN chairperson Ahmad Zahid Hamidi has denied claims that Pahang BN lawmakers will join Perikatan Nasional if they win the Pelangai state by-election on Saturday. Zahid said that claims that BN assembly persons will join PN are just propaganda. He said instead, they had insider information that PN Pahang State Assembly persons will join BN. Zahid said this in response to PN chairperson Muhyiddin Yassin's claim that some BN State Assembly persons could defect and join PN if they win the Pelangai by-election. He added that the Pahang State government now has the support of 16 assembly persons from BN and 8 from Pakatan Harapan, while PN has 17. He said this number is more than enough to maintain the government. Pahang is among the states which have yet to adopt the anti-hopping law, which came into force at the federal level on October 5, 2022.
Former Pahang MB Adnan Yaakob is still unsure about which party will win the by-elections tomorrow. According to him, voters are still not sure on who to support. Former Pahang Menteri Besar Adnan Yaakob said it is hard to predict whether tomorrow's Pelangai by-election will favor BN or Perikatan Nasional. Adnan, who had previously served 8 terms as the Pelangai assembly person, said that his observation is based on his campaigning on the ground for BN's candidate Amizar Abu Adam. He said a lot of people he met said the chances of them voting are 50-50. He added that some are still uncertain about who to support, so he is unable to predict who will emerge victorious on polling day. According to Adnan, both BN and PN are canvassing for support by playing up federal issues instead of talking about local problems. He also noted that he and the BN campaign machinery have yet to cover the whole voter base in Pelangai. Adnan also believes that the electoral outcome tomorrow will send a message to whichever party loses the election. He said the party that loses will have to work harder to expand their influence. The Pelangai seat was won by BN's Johari Harun, who died in a plane crash on August 17th, which triggered the by-election. Still on the by-election, the EC has revealed that they have not received any complaints on the misuse of government assets during the polls. The Election Commission has not received any complaints on election offences during the Pelangai by-elections so far. This is according to EC Chairperson Abdul Ghani Saleh. According to Bernama, Abdul Ghani said this includes concerns about misuse of assets and machinery for campaign purposes of any party, as previously alleged by past Deputy President Tuan Ibrahim Tuan Man. He told reporters this after inspecting the preparations at the Pelangai by-election vote tallying centre Felda Kemasul Community Hall today. Last Wednesday, Tuan Ibrahim had called on the EC to investigate a BN machinery for allegedly using state government assets and machinery, as well as allegedly giving incentives to the people throughout the by-election campaign period. However, Pahang BN chairperson Wan Rosli Wan Ismail had refuted the claims yesterday. Wan Rosli had said that Pahang BN is ready to be investigated by the EC over the matter. On the preparations for the by-elections, Abdul Ghani said all is running well and the EC expects voter turnout to reach 75%. He said the constituency is not that big, so he expects the results to be known by 9 p.m. The PAC report on the LCS project will be debated in Parliament. This is according to Dewan Rakyat Speaker Johari Abdul. Dewan Rakyat Speaker Johari Abdul said he will ensure the Public Accounts Committee report on the Littoral Combat Ship Construction project is debated in Parliament. In a post on Facebook yesterday, he said PAC has given its commitment to monitor the LCS project and will prepare a report on the matter to be presented in the House. According to Johari, he visited the Boosted Naval Shipyard at the Lumud Naval Base in Perak yesterday with PAC Chairperson Mas Ermiati Samsudin, PAC Vice Chairperson Wong Shu Chi, and members of the committee. He said he was briefed on the development of the project by Team Director and Chief Executive Officer of Boosted Naval Shipyard, Azhar Jumaat. On September 21st, Mas Ermiati said the progress report on the second-generation patrol ship construction project is among 4 reports that will be tabled at the 3rd meeting of the Dewan Rakyat scheduled to convene on October 9th. She said the committee will table the progress of the LCS project for the period from October 2022 to May 2023. The MACC and Domestic Trade and Cost of Living Ministry will probe claims of a rice cartel. The ministry's acting ministers said they would contact Ahmad Saleh, who had alleged the existence of the cartel.
The government is probing claims of a rice cartel. Acting Domestic Trade and Cost of Living Minister Armizan Muhammad Ali said the Malaysia Competition Commission and the Enforcement Division of the ministry have been instructed to contact UMNO Youth Chief Dr. Muhammad Ahmad Saleh regarding the alleged existence of a cartel. He said they have been instructed to gather information and any evidence to help further investigate the allegation. Armizan added that the ministry viewed any complaints that touch on the interests of the people seriously and that it welcomes cooperation from all parties. He said the ministry's role and responsibility is in the enforcement of certain elements related to the Consumer Protection Act and the Trade Descriptions Act. However, he said if there are allegations regarding the rice cartel, the ministry can carry out an investigation through MACC, which has the power to investigate cartels under the Competition Act 2010. On Monday, Akmal had reportedly claimed the existence of a rice cartel selling local rice as broken rice at a higher rate.
And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you'd like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. I'm Kimilia. Thanks for watching.